Hello and welcome back to those who have followed through part one of today's reading, and also a warm welcome to those who are joining the second part without having seen the first one. Go wherever you feel drawn to watch, and I trust that you will receive benefit from actually spending time watching and observing. These vibrations are not for everybody. But if it does resonate with you, you are most welcome to take them and to use them in your contemplation as to who you are. And I will start by turning a card. And we have the number 25, which equates to a 7. And this card actually represents round and round. And this is what we have been doing, many of you have been doing, you have been going round and round in your life pathways. You have not been clearing out your basement of thoughts. And because you have not spent time to actually go in and reassess your many lifetimes, what you're actually doing is regurgitating what society has brainwashed you into thinking is the norm. This is not your norm, and you need to be able to go in, especially at the Scorpio, with the Scorpio full moon energies. The Scorpio full moon, I believe, is scheduled for tomorrow and into the following night, depending upon what part of the world, and it will continue on up to 6 days. Some people, very sensitive people, will find this energy will still prevail, even though the moon will have moved on into other signs. But over this period of time, to be able to clear and to release negativity. And this is what they are saying. And it's your thoughts. What are you holding on to? That your automatic responses that has become so buried, so deep, that it is time to face the dark corners of your room within you. What have you literally hidden out of sight? Because you are not going to shine until you are courageous to go in and release. You don't need to know the details. You just need to feel the energy is leaving you. The dark energy is leaving you. The control implantations are leaving you. And by clearing out, this is going to bring an end to this constant going round and round and round, when the only answer you require is love. Love of you. Love within your heart. Living within a universe that is filled with love. The predominant energy should be love. And that, unfortunately, is sadly lacking on this planet, and has been for many lifetimes, many lifetimes, at least 26,000 years and more. And how many lifetimes have you revisited and ended up going round and round and round, not being able to find true essence of your core of love, and to reflect it out into your world? Where have you been silenced? It is time. And we'll go to the next card. And this is following on from yesterday's reading. The exchanging gifts. 27 equates to a 9. And this means to say there's still more work to be done. 9 is not 13. You have not reached the capstone. of your journey. You haven't reached the stabilizing thought. So there's still a lot more work to be done in order to be able to give the process of reverting to the original way of exchanging gifts with not only humanity, but beings beyond this planet that hold the vibration of love. If anyone does not hold the vibration of love, then their gifting will be flawed, and therefore they will not be able to receive also the gifting of love. This is the creativity of what you do through what you are. And you can do whatever you like in the world, but if it doesn't have the love, your love, and then you try to gift it, the energy of the lack of love will reverberate back to you as a lack of love. And we're going round and round again, trying to find the answer is love. The love of you, the power of you. You are star beings, you are starlight. And it's time to actually bring and encompass the starlight of your home, as in within yourself, within your soul that sits within Source. The power of your love for humanity, the planet that we are invited to embrace, and who we are trading with, who is around us. Is all their actions, all their words of love? If not, you need to readdress and put it right. Because unless you put it right, nothing will happen and you will continue to go round and round and round again. We will go on to the next card. And we have 15, numerology, which equates to a 6. And 6 is often encompasses movement. What is coming in, what is leaving. And here it says message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. And this is, I believe, a stork, which equates to new births, new beginnings, new planting of your seeds, which has come about through taking time out for a deep nap to look into where are you going to go to step out of the round and round and round, to be able to enhance the exchanging of gifts of pure love. The message in a bottle has been a very emotional journey, hence the C. And you have travelled many miles, many lifetimes, wading through your emotions of not being able to speak your truth and to keep alive the spark of love within you. And many of you have given your power away, and it is time to reclaim it. And many of you have literally just shut the door to your inner world. Shut the door, your door, on your heart center. Your heart center is the place where you will find the birth, the new beginning of you. It's in the embryonic stage, and it will remain there for some time. Your seeds of intention need to germinate, and in the early days they need to be cosseted and protected against all outside influences. You have travelled far, you have experienced much, you have grown strong. You are very, very strong within your inner world. Don't be half-hearted in accepting your message in the bottle that will arrive through the wisdom and guidance of your inner world, your heart. Pure love, absolutely pure love. And they're drawing to the fact that these have got many sea-like creatures, crustaceans, that have attached themselves to the outer bottle. And this can actually be quite damaging to the vessel itself. But the message inside that can be reached is absolutely pure, and it has not been contaminated by all these emotions that you have walked through. Some call them lessons. Whichever way you want to take them, because I feel as though many of you have already done this many, many times, and so you know the drill, the pattern, the routine, and you also know that with your strength, one day you will rise triumphant over the adversities of what we are facing here on Mother Earth. Those that would rather drink from your soul and have you go round and round and round and round. That time is over. A great healing has come upon this planet. And you are one of the forerunners, because many will come out of the round and round and round and be totally bewildered. What do we do? Where do we go? Because they have been so accustomed being told, stand in line, do this, accept that. But you, with your discernment, will know otherwise. And you will have people looking to you in order for you to shine and to take yourself forward. You are literally what you have been waiting for. What has the world been waiting for? The many saviours that have come to ensure that this does happen this time. And those that are of a weaker soul does not continue to get sucked into the round and round and round. It will happen. It is time for you to let go. That doesn't mean to say everybody around you will let go. But that doesn't matter. Let them deal with what they need to deal with. Perhaps they are growing in strength also. And we have here, again, this is a returning card, which I find very strange considering the amount of cards that one has in a pack, that if the message is continuing, it will continue. Let me just take a quick drink of water. We are again at this time of nap at the fork of the road. 13, which is a capstone, also equates to a foundation of 4. So you have a solid base with a capstone. This is a completion card. You have everything that you need. You have all your tools, all your wisdom as to who you are within in order for you to fully wake up, to make your own decision. And this has to be of your making, nobody else's. In order to be able to read the fine print on many of the old contracts that has been put into place against the will of humanity to keep them locked into the round and round and round and round. Examine, as you go deep, every contract, every word, every vibration. And don't just skip over and say, yeah, I've read this before. No, that's not good enough. You need to look at every soul contract that you have. And for some of you, there are billions of them out there. You need to be discerning as to what you keep and what you will throw away. And by spring cleaning your inner world, your contracts that was signed over many, many lifetimes and brought up again and again, and you have not looked at the small print, and you will need a magnifying glass to be able to see the small print at the bottom of every life contract that you have ever made, because they are so tiny that you would not normally see them, but most of them read to the form of being. You have signed your entire existence and soul away. And this will repeat lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And that can now be made void by you facing your inner demons, your inner gremlins, and saying, no, I am not accepting this, and challenge the highest order within yourself to dissolve, to burn these contracts. Go to the highest power and expect to have a battle within yourself. And I'm not talking the people on the governments on the earth plane. I am talking where you have journeyed in your heart center. And only then can you start to understand the power of who you are and seeing what options are going to take you off track and not on your future timeline. Be powerful, be you. I was trying to see what the figure is, and it's actually looks like a monkey to me, and it's literally reaching high. Leave no stone unturned. Explore. See everything from a higher perspective, to look down on where you are at. Many visions, many places. Not from the stuck egoistic mind. And we will go to the next one. And we have the card of 26, which equates to 8, the infinity sign. And we have the card Happy, Happy. And within this figure here, we have the key. Your happiness is in your hands. It's guaranteed. But the question is, do you want to take your key from your heart and to put it into the lock to undo and release your creativity, this egg of creativity? This is your seed of who you truly are. It's absolutely filled with magnificent love of you. You have messages coming in, and this is your soul. For those of you who do not have a strong connection with your soul. Why have I said skull? Skull is death. Death is the old version. Now is the time to allow the messages of the universe to come to you. And this could be like walking down a street and seeing somebody walking with go home on their t-shirt. And you are wondering, oh, have I had enough today? Do I need to go home? Strong message from your soul. Nothing happens out of sequence within the outer world. Every bird, every tree, every vision that we see on notice boards is a sign, and even car number plates is a sign from your own soul to follow. What is it saying to you? What letters actually leap out of a page that may equate to one single word? It's time to put your key in your lock, but only you can do so. And if you choose to do so, you will be happy. Celebrate your success in whatever format this may be, and keep it simple. Go and bless by perhaps walking in the woods and being humbled by the trees that are around you. Take time to connect with Mother Earth. That is a celebration in itself. Watch the sunset. That is a format of celebration. It is simple. We are all capable of just pausing for a brief moment out of our outer worlds and to celebrate being happy. And I will pull a last card for today. And again, we are visiting the fates. 17, which is an 8, which is another infinity cycle. It's also going round and round and round. We are going back round and round and round. But are we going back round at a higher level of understanding to where we were? Have we discovered the power of our love? And for those of you who are of the star seeds, the universe is intervening in what is going to come about for you. Sometimes our soul brings us, sometimes it's a shocking truth, sometimes it's like an absolute tower moment of destruction. And this is because we were going on the wrong way, the wrong roadway, or about to step out on the wrong roadway. And although it may feel absolutely disastrous, and many people will put their head in their hands and say, woe is me. No, you have, through the power of your soul, put the key in the lock to unlock a much happier future than was destined for you if you did not break out of this. Destiny has stepped up, because this is now for the mass awakening on Mother Earth. So do not fret about what you are leaving behind, only knowing that what is now coming to you is going to be absolutely beautifully amazing, because you have found you, and the love that sits within you and the vibration of love is the only one in order to be able to step out into the world with. Where do you stand in connection with your own love? And I'm going to go over to these daily healing cards. And they're actually saying we need a number 4 of them. So we'll see whether I have to choose 4 or whether 4 are going to appear. Oh, that's certainly one. Let's see if we can get the others to appear. We have the 3 there, is what they're saying. We have the 4 cards, okay. We will begin with this one, because this is the one that fell first. And we're looking at the web whereby the spider sits within her home, and we have all these beautiful dewdrops that are highlighting the artistry, I can't seem to say that word properly, of your creation. This is the enhancement of the universe. Each drop is a memory, is a jewel, a gem of the universe that you sit in, and you need to harness it through your creativity. And the message says, distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work from outer success. These go back to the inner work, your precious inner creation, and the outer work, whereby you have been led round and round and round and round, and not gaining the success of love. Your outer work has no love vibration within it. And the next card, do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. And this is very important, to actually take time, spend time today, and today is whenever you see this reading, and it vibrates. It doesn't have to be the day on which it was recorded. It's the day that you are listening to this particular message, to take time out to improve yourself. This is very important. It's not being lazy. It's improving yourself. Because if you take time to improve yourself, you will make benefits for all of humanity. But everything begins with you. I'll pop that card there. And we have the next card. Devote yourself to discovering the highest truth. We are talking about the utmost of being happy. This is your highest expression of your truth. And within it, you will embrace love. You will be love. This will bring about your highest truth. The truth of who you are, the star seed that is contained within you. You are the whole, and yet you are of the star creation. I should put that one there because we have a last card to go. Develop awe and reverence for life. And at the start of the part 1, we started with taking time out to be grateful for this most beautiful day. We've also discussed about the awe of watching the sun set at the end of the day or the moon rise. It's taking the time out to actually be reverent for life. Honour the body, your body, which is gifted to you by Mother Earth for you to walk on her planet. It is an amazing, amazing tool for you to have. There is a lot of jealousy about souls that do not have a body to operate within. Make every minute of every day count and develop the love of your body, gifted by Mother Earth. Be grateful for what you have coming through for you. You will not be here indefinitely upon this planet. There will be a time when you will leave. And you need to understand that when you leave and become a bodiless being again, which is certainly not a bad thing, you cannot make things happen in a physical world without the love of Mother Earth. Be grateful to her for giving you such a beautiful body in which to be able to carry out what it is, your will to be done on earth. I will leave that with you for today and trust that you have found some benefit for this. Maybe it might not be the right time for you to watch. These readings are an overflowing for a complete week, so you may find benefit from watching it again, or all of them, or aspects of them again, wherever you are drawn to, or it may just not resonate with you, in which to say that your messages will come from perhaps another reader or another direction or life itself, or you may be of a position where you can receive your own messages within your heart. And do have a fantastic day, and may your heart star shine brightly until we meet again. Bye.